People, welcome to another edition of the finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard. You know it, we all know it. So how have you been getting on with this fantastic PCC weekend? 4 days of grinding non-stop to get two characters who some people don't really have much interest in. But if you're a true, die-hard, hardcore fan, then you want that Samoa Joe, don't you? Now, I didn't really get the chance. So if you follow us on Twitter, you'll have seen that on Thursday, which is the first day of PCC, I was out of London. I was travelling all day. I didn't get back until late in the evening. And also over the weekend, I had some hospital visiting to do. Now, if you're doing Ring Dabby Dim Dom or Road to Glory, you can get away with skipping a day. You can do some of them in a day, just the whole thing in one day. But PCC, you've just got to be, there's got to be smoke coming off your fingers for 4 days. And if you're not doing that, you're not going to get the top card. And so they kind of had to wave the white flag fairly on with that one. So let's have a look, see where I did get, which wasn't very far. I think I got about 50,000th or something. What am I looking at? Exhibition, there it is. Your rank 50,643. Right, let's claim rewards. See what stunning rewards we get. I've got a Booker T legendary card. So there's a time and a place and a different life on a different planet when I quite have liked having that Booker T legendary card. But it's not much use to me now. We've been on WrestleMania tier for zillions of years. But talking of WrestleMania cards, we have a King of the Ring card to collect. Now then, you will have seen in my last couple of videos that I've dropped down the standard of the deck to just try and get competitive again, because it's been a long time since I got a pro from just the normal deck cards. I got a pro from Money in the Bank Roman Reigns, which you'll have seen, but in terms of picking cards from winnings from King of the Ring, bearing in mind I was doing King of the Ring every 2-3 days, you've got one renewing, and I'm doing them back to back, as I always recommend. Just wasn't getting the wins, just getting loads of Survivor cards. So, dumbed down the deck, and it's worked for me. Now, I did get to the, it's one of these late entry ones that I did again, try and enter late at night. Got to the semi-finals, won the second semi-final at something like 3 o'clock in the morning, so powered up for the first leg and left it at that. Now, ordinarily, if you win the first match, the other person isn't going to bother fighting back to get just the Survivor card. Sandman did on this occasion, but it's no skin off my nose, because the WrestleMania card is what you're after. I don't really care about who sits there. I totally care about sitting in there. So I got my card, and just say a few quick hellos to people who were very chatty and very pleasant. Thanks very much, guys. Pleasure to play with you. And Rochi. Oh my God. Oh. I just heard that go off. So I'm just going to have to quickly call this back up. I'm having a few problems with quite a few network errors and losing connection with the software, unfortunately. Because that's what happens when you lose your connection. You lose the game. So I've got to come back up there. I'm now fiddling over here. Let's call that down there. Right. So, as I was saying, just going to say hello to a few of the people who were involved. A very friendly bunch. Rochi, oh my God, I've been waiting months for this. Finally, King of the Ring with Big Jim. Hello, Rochi. And Ridey, second King of the Ring. He's been in with me, and apparently I beat him last time. He's put it in more basic terms there, but for the sake of the family audience, I won't say that I kicked his ass, but that's what he said. So it's not down for me to say that. And Rochi said he's going to kick mine too. Anyway, look, lads, it was very nice to play with you all as ice. And KMTL Lawid, I don't know how you pronounce that. KMTL Ord. Anyway, and everyone else who played. Thanks for your whispered messages and your main messages and everything else. It was a pleasure to play with you guys. But now it's all down to what I'm going to get reward-wise. Now, what I could do, a pro, obviously a pro. I could do with a yellow up arrow. That's the reason why I got Roman Reigns from Money in the Bank. I could do with a left blue arrow, few and far between. So that Taker, I've got Taker. I could do with Taker. Anyway, let's see what we get. These are notoriously bad. Let's see what we get. A WrestleMania card. Come on, be nice. Be nice. I've already got him as a pro, would you believe? What a waste. What a waste, what a waste, what a waste. Ah, so frustrating. When there's so many WrestleMania cards available, I've got so many singles. That's the third time I've got Neville. Right, okay. Well, that was extremely disappointing. Let's just have a quick look. Couple of sneeze. Excuse me. Let's have a quick look and see where we are. As you can see, there's Neville already pro'd. In fact, let's just call it on WrestleMania. We're going to see it clearer then. So I've got, what, 8 pros altogether. 4 events, 4 from the decks, a couple of event singles, and then starting from Taker, just all these singles, just going on and on and on and on and on and on, and no luck with the Divas either. Oh, and the team event this evening, of course, is the WrestleMania card is a special issue Zack Ryder. It's the first Zack Ryder card. Woo woo woo! So that's going to be another single. So I'm getting used to the single life. It's not cool. So what I do obviously need to do then is make more progress with my money in the bank. So let's have a quick look. As you can see, 1,900 credits, contracts, call them what you will. I'm obviously calling them credits when I mean contracts. And what I'm going to go for now, I could go for Alberto Del Rio to get a pro that way. But it's going to be a pretty low rank pro in amongst everything. So I'm still gunning now for Seth Rollins. So what have I got here? I've got 3 WrestleMania pros. So if we start off with that, and then when we get into the top 3 ranks, we'll go WrestleMania pro wise. So PCC, what did you get, people? What did you get? Did you get what you were after? Did you devote your entire 4 days to it? Did you manage to fit some work in between, or some school? Or I know a lot of you in the States actually, your school holidays have already started, haven't they? Because a few of you have said, well, how come Ninja Boy's not around? And I said, well, he's at school. You know, what do you mean he's at school? That's because here in the UK, certainly here in London, school holidays don't start until the end of this week. And for some schools, they're even in next Monday, the 18th. So it's a little while yet to go for some people. And time to be excited, though, for us here at BadLadDad HQ, because we're not going to be at BadLadDad HQ for a couple of weeks starting next week. We are going to be in Florida. We are returning to the scene of last year's crime. We had a good time last year. Had a fantastic apartment in a beautiful development. So we're going back. I'm going to make the most of it because I actually paid for this last year. I paid in advance, and I'm glad I did. One, because of obviously the way that the pound and the dollar have gone, following all that's been going on in this glorious country of ours. And secondly, because I haven't got any money right now. So, having paid for it up front, I know there's plenty of shops nearby. We can stock up with supplies, obviously beer and wine, the main supplies, and Ribena. Stock up with supplies, and that'll do us for a couple of weeks, and just have a nice lazy break. We're not doing all the big Orlando parks. We've done the parks. We're not doing that again. Ninja Boy's more interested in just chilling out, splashing around in a pool, playing a bit of sport. So that's what we're going to do. Get some fresh air in the lungs is what we need, rather than being stuck in front of a camera all the time. Having said that, we will be stuck in front of a camera. We will still do things for you guys. We're not just going to disappear for 2 weeks. There will definitely be some Amano and Ninja Boyo. Some Rocket League, definitely going to be some Rocket League as well. We'll film that before we go away. We're not taking our Xbox with us. We've got some friends who are going to move in. Actually, I'm a bit worried about this. When you've got friends moving in to look after your place while you go away, they start logging into your Xbox or something and playing your games and messing up your progress. I don't like the sound of that. I've already fired a few warning shots. You're welcome, just don't touch my stuff. You know, you're quite welcome to come in. Just don't touch any of my stuff or I have to kill you. It's that simple. You're not allowed anywhere near anything, apart from the fridge, as long as you don't touch the beer. So, don't touch my stuff. You can use the fridge, but don't touch my beer. I think that's a fair way of proceeding, don't you? Right, let's have a look and see what we've got now. We've got 3 WrestleMania pros, and we will take it from there. So, yeah, we're going to be in Florida for a couple of weeks. Chilling, making the most of some nice weather. and some friendly people, and really looking forward to it because we need it. We've had it a bit rough over the past year. I'm still waiting for this flipping back operation, which I think basically the NHS system in this country has forgotten about me. I know in other countries you have to pay for your medical help, but that does generally mean you get seen to within like 5 years. And I've been waiting now for just over a year. It was last July when I stopped working at the newspaper I've been at for the last 20 odd years. And I sort of thought, okay, I've got enough money to tie me over for a few months to get the operation sorted, and then I can get back to work properly as a sports journalist, which is my full-time occupation. And that hasn't happened. So I'm still kicking around, I'm still waiting for this operation, and I'm not earning an awful lot of money because I'm sitting around at home doing a few bits for Yahoo. You'll have seen our WWE stuff for Yahoo, but not an awful lot else. So unless we do get that sponsorship from Ribena for Ninja Boy, he's going to have to make do with tap water soon, the way things are going. Alright, so there we have it. That is another comfortable win in Money in the Bank. I think we've just got one more. I'll have a look and see if we've got any freebies after this one. Just to repeat and reiterate what I'd said previously on LA Law, previously about this Money in the Bank, is when you've gone through the bouts on the iPad, more often than not, it then doesn't offer you the chance to get any freebies. What have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4 Money in the Bank Pros, WrestleMania Pros. So let's just take one of these out first. And I swapped to my iPhone, and that does tend to then give me 4, 5, sometimes even 6 freebies in a row. So that's what's helped me make faster progress than I'd anticipated, to be honest. I always had in mind I could get Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins both done as a pro. So that was it with 40 days. Do each individual card within 10 days. That's your 40 days done. That's your 4 cards. What I may try and do now is just power through and also go for that Alberto Del Rio. Because let's face it, I'm not getting any help from the actual game when it comes to getting pros. So I shall do that, I think. I shall aim for the 5th, but the main priority is to get the 2 event cards. And they look damn nice. I actually prefer them to the WrestleMania cards, the blue WrestleMania cards. I like the look of them. I think they're pretty cool. I don't know what you think. What do you think? What do you think? Out of all the cards we've got at WrestleMania level, do you think the PCC cards? Do you think the Ringdom and Road to Glory cards? Do you think the Money in the Bank cards or the standard blue cards? Which are your favourite? What I don't quite like about... I don't mind the layout of the blue cards, but I just feel the images are a bit lost in the middle. They're not as full on as they could be. It's just, more often than not, you've just got a head and a little pair of shoulders and you can't really see much else. So that's why I prefer them. See, look at that. That's a lot better. You've got a full body there. And here's my Roman. There's my Roman. Look, you know, he's just busting through. He's giving it some of that. Come on. Whereas Seth's looking a bit weedy, stuck in the back. And it's not because he is weedy. He's a pretty fit guy himself. He's bulked up a bit since he's come back, hasn't he? He's obviously taken his training seriously. He's always one of the most athletic. Anyway, look. Oh, there we go. I've got a free bout. Anyway, I'm going to let that advertised Monopoly bingo for itself while I say goodbye to you good people. That's it for today. Let me know what you got in PCC. I would love to hear how many people tried, because maybe I should have made more of a go of it if it turns out that you found it quite easy. Or did you have to grind for the full-on 4 days? I don't know. Let me know down below. Please subscribe if you like the video, and bung a like as well, if you wouldn't mind. You can, of course, follow us on Twitter at BadLadDad, and Instagram and Facebook. Until I see you next time, you stay cool.